Hello everybody, I'm SnipingIsFun, and in today's little video I'm going to be doing, it's going to be a game update for a couple of new used games I picked up yesterday at GameQuest on Saturday at GameQuest. I picked up quite a bit of new used games. I picked up 5 Game Boy Advance, 2 Nintendo 64, and 2 Super Nintendo. I wanted to do a little update video and show you what I picked up, and I hope you guys all enjoy. I'll start off with the Nintendo 64 games. First games first. I've recently only got into, over the last 2 years or so, playing this series, and now, as of owning this version of the game, I own every single copy, that I can at least think of from the series, and that is Pilotwings 64. Last year I got of course I've mentioned this numerous times, Pilotwings on the Super Nintendo from my neighbor when she gave me the Super Nintendo, her own Super Nintendo. It was in her collection, and then I think like a month ago or so I picked up the 3DS one. Still haven't played that game yet, but I will get to it. Been busy with Zelda, Ocarina of Time, 3D, and also not being able to play it every single day, so that's the reason why I haven't got to that. But now I have Pilotwings 64, and basically I was just like, it's one of those games I wanted to look for if I ever found it, so I can at least get a chance to play it. And for $5, it was a pretty good deal, and I will probably try this out tomorrow. And the other game was only $2.99. It was a little game that I used to play when I was growing up, when I was really playing the 64 and all that stuff, and that is Milo's Astro Lanes. It's basically just like a space bowling game. It's like set in space. You can play as Milo here. He's the only human I think in the game. There's like robots and aliens and everything. It's basically just a bowling game that was for the Nintendo 64, and I picked it up mainly more of like a guilty pleasure kind of thing. Like, I used to own this game, I'd like to play it again kind of a thing. Actually no, I never used to own it, I'm sorry. I rented it. I used to play this game, and now I want to get a chance to play it again because I picked it up for $2.99 there. I've seen this when I went there and ended up getting, what was that game I picked up last time? Mischief Makers. When I ended up picking Mischief Makers up there, like the last time I was there, when I did my video on that, I saw this game there, and I said next time I'm going to go there, I'm going to pick this game up because I know for a fact no one would want to pretty much buy it, and I picked it up, and it's a bowling game. Now on to the Super Nintendo games. First games first. I rented this game when I was younger. It's a side-scrolling fighting game from Capcom, and they only have so many of those, and no, it's not Final Fight. It's an older game I rented before I played, and that is Captain Commando. I rented this game like once or twice when I was younger. I like side-scrolling beat-em-ups, like fighting games kind of thing. And when I saw this game there, this was probably the biggest surprise I had there when I spotted this game. When I was there yesterday and spotted this game, it was like Captain Commando. I haven't played that game in years, and now I get a chance to actually play it. Well, as long as this game works. I'll be getting to that pretty much this week. Captain Commando. And the other game is a game I've never played before, never really heard about, except pretty much the name, and I did look it up, and it's kind of like a side-scrolling hack and slash beat 'em up with something that looks kind of like a Sim City kind of feel because you're working on villages or so. I don't know. I've never played the game before, but I picked it up mainly because I heard of the name before, and I like trying things new, and this is this game that's going to be one of those games I'm going to be playing and acting something new, and that is ActRaiser. Never played this game before. I've heard of it, and I looked it up on YouTube last night when I got home, and it's kind of like a hack and slash, but also seems like you also work on making freaking on your village, it seems like. I don't know. I didn't really understand from like the 1 or 2 videos I watched. But I'll be getting into that soon and trying it out. Now on to the Game Boy Advance. Games I picked up 5 because it was a buy 2 get 3 free kind of a deal. It's the only games I got that actually had any deals with them. First one being, I used to own this game, and now besides the DS one and the upcoming 3DS one that comes out next month, now I pretty much have all of them. And I think the arcade version too. There's supposed to be like an arcade one as well, Pac-Man or so. And by now you should know what series I'm talking about. It's Mario Kart Super Circuit, which I used to own this game, got rid of, and got it there for $17.99. Yeah, I like Mario Kart. The other Mario game I picked up, which I've never owned this one, but I have played the 64 and the GameCube version and the Game Boy Color version of it, of the series, and that is Mario Tennis Power Tour. Yeah, I got it right. Never played this one at all either. I still have my 64 one. I've never owned the GameCube one, and I didn't buy it when it came out to New Play Control for Wii. I used to own the Game Boy Color one, and I still have my characters from those games on the 64 one, but I don't have that game anymore. And then I got this one, just so I can get a chance to play it and try it out, because I like Mario Tennis. I'd say it's probably one of the sports games Mario's in that I like. Golf a little bit too. And I've never really played much of the other ones, although I have played some Strikers and the baseball. That's about that. The next game in here is a game I used to own. It's crazy because all these games I used to own, but this one was not one I sold. This one was one that I either lost or somehow misplaced or was stolen. I don't know what happened years ago. And I do have the PS2 version of it that so happily came out years later, and I was happy about that because I own the PS2 version of it. But when this game originally came to the Game Boy Advance, I owned this version of the game, and then I bought that version because my version on the Game Boy Advance originally disappeared on me, and that is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for $17.99. You know me, I like the Kingdom Hearts series. I'm looking forward to Dream Drop Distance next year. You should know I'm a fan of it because sometimes I include music from those games in my videos or so, and I did, of course, like a month or two ago, do that top 10 Kingdom Hearts worlds I want to see, Disney worlds I want to see in Dream Drop Distance. But Chain of Memories, I have it now. Now I have this version of the game again. Another game I used to own, but this one was one that I sold, unlike that one which I lost. I've never played the second game in this series. I own the third one on the DS. It's an RPG series by Nintendo, and that is Golden Sun. Yes. I need to get back and try to play Golden Sun. I used to own this game when it originally came out, or around the time it originally came out. And I played it for a little while, but I never really got into it, and then I sold it. Yeah, I'm done. And I own the DS one, now the third one, which I haven't played in a while, and I've never played the second one, but if I ever find that one, I will buy that one. But it's Golden Sun. I'll be starting to play it more often now. And then, the fifth game, which is currently in my Game Boy Advance SP, which I think this is the first time you probably actually saw this in any of my videos. I'm not fully sure. It's a black one. Is for $14.99 Mega Man and Bass. The only time I ever played like Mega Man and Bass was that like arcade game or so by the same name. I don't know if this is a similar game. I played it, but it does look like a different game because that one was more like an actual stage to stage, like facing bosses. This one's actually more like a Mega Man game. I don't know if this is similar or not, but it's Mega Man. I like Mega Man. I play Mega Man games, and there you go. So that's my collection I picked up. ActRaiser and Captain Commando for the Super Nintendo, Milo's Astro Lanes, and Pilot Wing 64 for the Nintendo 64, Mario Power, Mario Tennis Power Tour, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mega Man Bass, Golden Sun, and Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the Game Boy Advance. I hope you guys all like this this game pickup I had this time. Write in the comment section what you guys saw about this. Please subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.